Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. Forgive me, camera's wiggling or I'm wiggling it, whatever. But anyway, I was talking to a client today and we were discussing intimate issue with the when we talk about our parents and how we grew up and the things that we may have suffered. Excuse me, I'm gonna move the camera just a tad bit so I won't keep rocking it. Yeah. But anyway, so I made her a comparison and I said it's like having how can you go and tell somebody to move their car when there's no room, when their car is not even operating within the aspect of which it's supposed to be operating in? I'm gonna put it like this. It's like having two cars in the garage. There's no room. If you try to make room, it's going to cause more damage. If someone has not removed something that is not working in their life, how can you talk to them about something that's not working in your life? It may be even the same thing, but in a different way. You cannot make room. You cannot accept someone's misfortune or dysfunction if you have not yet accepted your own. If you're still in denial of your own dysfunction, you still haven't got your car working to back it up out of the garage, there's no room to move another car into the garage. That's what I was trying to let her know. You could not go and tell your parents something that you may have been experiencing if they have not yet dealt with their own experience. That's why people deny their children the access to be validated because they have not yet validated their own parking. To validate your parking, when you leave a garage and you go get your parking validated, that means you got to get in your vehicle, start your vehicle up, take the ticket when you paid for the parking, drive down to the valet and give them the ticket so they can tell you how much it cost. If you have not moved out of the position, the position of being parked to get into your vehicle to remove it, to get it validated, then how can you understand how much the cost is that it's going to cost you to leave the garage according to the time of your arrival? Some people have not validated their own parking enough to move to allow you to get in the place where they were so they can give you the understanding that they have because they don't have it. They rather stay where they're at and let life continue to charge them, overcharge them in the time that they have not even used to do any business within their lives so that somebody else can be helped through what they've experienced. Let me get a little deeper. See, most people don't manifest positive because they don't live the life they were supposed to live. See, and this is not a game or a joke for me. You can live the woe is me life. Oh, poor me. I've, you know, yes. Or you can deal with it and get real with it, heal with it. It doesn't help us to stay in that energy of trauma and thinking that we're not going to produce more drama. You don't know what happened to me. This is not a game or a joke. Been there, done that. And you don't know what was done to them. The reason why they can't accept what you're saying. They can't validate your parking if they're still parked themselves. You have to find somebody that's on the move, that's went through to the valet, that has paid their dues for being parked and driving on down out into the world to find someone else who needs the validity so they can get out of this traumatized city of life that they're living. But if they stay where they're at, they can never get you to where you need to be because they're still in captivity. You know? And sometimes captivity becomes normal to some people. That is not normal. I remember this song, and it's not relevant, but it could be relevant. It goes something like, you got me going in circles, oh, round and round I go. You got to stop going in circles. You have to get into the point where you have to move. I know I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna talk to you that way anymore. I'm not gonna hit you again. I promise I'm not gonna cheat. I you know all these things that keep you going in the circle, hoping someone's gonna change, but you have to be the change that you want to see, because some people just be. Some people like to be in the parking lot of life because they don't understand that if they don't move, they could never receive the fullness of what they were meant to be. Because they don't have any validity. I remember a while back, and then I'm going to get off this thing, when I had spoke to my children and I told them, I said, let me tell you something. I know the dysfunction that we lived in. I understand that it may have caused you to feel or think a certain kind of way. So if you have anything you need to say to me, I validate you on what you say, because just because I didn't view it that way does not mean it wasn't that way for you. Everybody processes things differently. So if you know that you were going through, and what you were going through, your children seen you go through, and they come and tell you what it caused them to think about you, you can't say that's not true, because it's not coming from you. It's coming from somebody who viewed you. So all you can do is validate their parking so they can drive off into life, knowing that what they think really matters. How they perceive things is their perception. And they got a right to go in their own direction. So I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.